Do you two know each other? Have you met before?
Yeah, just about a couple minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not the funniest.
Oh, chums, man.
Oh, right, okay.
Because Lee down the end, he's...
Did you just say Lee down the end?
That's where you are.
Can you hear him? You can hear him, right?
Yeah, I can hear him. It's like I've got some sort of raffle. I appreciate my purpose on the sofa tonight. It's like the 3 ages of showbiz, isn't it? It starts off like that, then it gets a bit like that, and then you're haggard like this. Get yourself over here.
Something to look forward to.
I have actually, I've met, well, I haven't met, but I sort of met you before. Well, not really met. I was in America about 5 years ago, and
that's where I
was so excited. Yes. Yeah.
You too. Yeah.
And I was in a studio, sort of car park, about to have this meeting, and I was very excited because I hadn't been to the States before, and you went past on like a golf buggy at this studio, which I presume you were making a show, or it was a very bad golf shot. You went past, and I thought, well, you're on telly, I'm on telly, I'll wave. And I went, hey, nothing.
Well, what do you expect?
After tonight.
Beat me down.
After tonight. and Zac, I like the ways your friends use your fame as kind of like a joke, like a game.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yes they do. Yeah, they do. We have a lot of fun. My friends mess with it a lot, but we can't take it too seriously. I mean, I'm just the same dude that they always knew that I grew up with.
Yeah.
So we drive around, and if I'm riding shotgun, if we pull up next to a bunch of girls in a car, they always roll down the window and turn on a High School Musical track at a red light. And I just stare forward like nothing's going on, but we see how long it takes them to notice. Because some of them know the song and go, great song. And then my friends start going, yeah, it's him. And they look at me and I go, no, it's not. No, it's not. They go, is it really? And I go, no, it is! It is! It's pretty ridiculous.
When do you guys do that? Can I get in on that?
Yeah, what we do? I've got no plans.
If we combine forces,
Don't touch me, Zac Efron. I don't want to come in your crappy little car, play your music and have people screaming at me, thank you. Having said that, I am free on Sunday and Monday.
You know what happened to me? This happened a long time ago. I was on 101 heading to work one morning when we were still shooting Friends, and it was like gridlock traffic. Nobody's going anywhere. Yeah. And I look out the window, and there's a girl in the car next to me, and she's just rocking out to some song, and it was when the Friends theme song was like #1 on the radio or whatever. And I put the window down to hear what she's listening to, and I realize what she's listening to, and she looks over at me and sees me, freaks out, takes her foot off the brake and slams into the car. And I was like, and I can't go anywhere, so I just put the window. I felt like such an ass.
Anyone else drinking? Anyone else? No, I had a funny idea.
How do you drink out of that?
Wow.
What happened?
I don't know. The wine? You spoke? I don't know. Listen, the lucky one, you've just come from the premiere.
I did.
How was it?
It was phenomenal. Everybody, it's amazing, man. You guys have the best. I have the best fans out here. You're so supportive. Thank you so much, guys. The premiere was great.
So it's based on a book by Nicholas Sparks, and of course he wrote The Notebook and Dear John. He's become king of these big romantic novels.
Yeah.
So what's the premise behind this one?
I play Marine Logan Thibault, who is in his 3rd tour in Iraq, and he finds this photograph out in the sand, and when he goes over to retrieve it, an IED goes off just where he was standing the moment before. So undoubtedly, finding of the picture saved his life. And when he gets home, sort of a Marine searching for a purpose back in society again, he decides that maybe the reason he's here is because of this girl. So he goes on a mission to find her and to somehow thank her. And that's how they meet, and a love story. ensues. It really is a lovely film.
And it is a proper sort of romance. If you've seen The Notebook or
romance,
Nicholas, he doesn't shy away from the romance. And in terms of being an actor, are those really difficult, those scenes when you're, expressing your love in, quite dramatic ways?
When you read them on paper for the first time, you always kind of go, oh, I'm gonna have to say that. But you know what? I've said way worse things in the moment, and I think they worked. And it really does work. You're watching two people that have had hard pasts, and come together and against all odds are able to still find love. So I think it's a beautiful story.
And can I just say, I was quite surprised. He gets quite steamy, the lucky one.
It does.
Well, it does. I mean, it was kind of raunchier than I was expecting it to be.
Raunchy.
Steamy or raunchy? What are you getting at?
They're not holding hands, Matt. That's what I'm saying.
What are they holding?
Pushing further.
I mean, has your mom seen it?
Yeah, I was at the premiere actually, and she was like 2 seats away from me. And I was awkward. By the end of those scenes, I'm always like down my chair like this, going, oof. But I hear my mom chuckling at the end, going, that's my boy.
It's not what you want to hear after sex. Go on, my son!
And then my little brother's just going. But yeah, she said the theater was dead quiet when she said it too. It was pretty, it was awesome.
All right, well, listen, The Lucky One gets its general release on the 2nd of May.
It does.
And we've got a clip, and obviously it's a big romance, but romance does not always run smoothly. No. And there is an ex-husband on the scene, and this is a scene between you and the ex-husband.
Oh, great.
The whole film was filmed down around New Orleans, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
So this gave you access, and I read this with interest, to one of your favorite things, swamps. Is this true that you like swamps?
I do, man. I dig swamps. Do you guys get the show Swamp People out here?
Well, no, apparently it is on here on the History Channel. Does anyone watch the Swamp People?
All right. Anyways, the swamp, the bayou, down in Louisiana, is.
I'll back you up. I've seen that show. I get a kick out of it.
Shoot him.
There's alligators. 24/7.
Yeah, basically they hunt alligators for a living, and it's a whole different. I live in California, and it's amazing that this is the same country. Like it's very, very Wild West. It's insane. But what we would do actually on the weekends out there, I like to get out there and go really. Do some more adventurous things, hike, backpack. But we would take swamp tours. And one of the things that we did with a guide, of course, was go out and hunt some alligators.
But did you wrestle an alligator? No.
No, I did get on top of one at one point, and I manhandled him. Yeah.
See, that doesn't sound safe.
Yeah,
That sounds legal, to be honest.
No. But I tell you what, it's a rush, man. If you're looking for an adrenaline kick, it's pretty insane.
Okay, it's down my list. It's on there.
I actually brought a picture to show you guys.
Have we got it?
Yes.
Oh, there you are. Oh my God.
Yeah. That's it. That's a real
Doesn't that
gator.
look fun?
Yeah. I said cheese. He's smiling.
That's
see?
mad.
Yeah. Right
Yeah,
there.
he looks like he's having the time of his life.
I love that you're doing it in leather loafers. Like you're mocking the alligator. In a minute.
No, that's actually, I'm literally on set. That's my wardrobe for the film.
But it's not just things like that. You're into, is it motorcycles you're into?
I'm not really into them, but I know how to ride one, for sure.
Was it Tom Cruise taught you how to ride a motorcycle?
Yes, actually, the only way I learned how to ride a motorcycle was because Tom Cruise, I met the guy the night before at a party, and he said, do you ride motorcycles? And I said, no. And he said, do you want to learn? I said, yeah, sure. He goes, what are you doing tomorrow? I said, nothing. And he said, come over, I'll teach you how to ride a motorcycle. So the next day I show up, Tom Cruise pulls up in a red Ducati, literally the one from MI3.
Wow.
He rolls up, and he put me on a dirt bike and taught me how to ride a motorcycle that day. And so it was...
I immediately think, what is the insurance premium for Tom Cruise and Zac Efron on a like Dog from Churchill is going, no to that.
You really got to explain that joke. You know that.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
But when I go down at the end of the day, if it was on a motorcycle being taught by Tom Cruise, I'd be a proud man. That'd be a glorious death.
It'd be True Hollywood Story on repeat.
It would.
Because Lee, are you a petrol head?
I've got a lawnmower. You think your anecdote's good? I was taught to use it by Noel Edmonds.
Really?
Oh yeah. And if I was to die with that lawnmower,
No
I'd
one
be a
would
proud
care.
man.
No one would care.
Proud man.
Now, Matt LeBlanc, hurrah, you're back. You've just finished the second series of episodes.
Yep.
And it starts here on May the 2nd, I believe.
May 11th.
May 11th,
Yeah.
I now believe.
That's been,
May 11th. May 11th. And can I say, because the last time you were here was to promote the first series, and because you were on, obviously I watched an episode of episodes, but then I watched the whole series and genuinely loved it. I really enjoyed it and really look forward to
Yeah, I
it.
thought it came out pretty good. It's pretty fun.
I
We
thought
got
it was
a great cast, you know, and the writing is just brilliantly funny and warm at times, and I'm really happy with it.
And because the writers of Friends are writing it, and they knew you, and they're writing the character Matt LeBlanc.
Right.
In the
That's where
first
it gets a little confusing.
Yeah, it does. But the first season, I mean, they painted you quite dark,
Yeah.
and you did it all. Are they pushing it further and further now?
There's a little more emotional dismantling of Matt LeBlanc in this one. Yeah, it takes it a step further and paints me in a little bit even darker light. I don't know what's happening in season 3.
Well, we have a clip.
This is probably the most politically incorrect clip.
Yeah, this is a fabulously
In the world.
dark version of Matt LeBlanc. Here we go. That is really good. Because here it airs on BBC Two at 10 o'clock on Fridays, May the 11th, the first one. But in America, it plays on Showtime. What's the reaction of people in America to this version of Matt LeBlanc?
Well, that particular version hasn't aired yet, so I don't have to get back to you on that one. I hope I don't get shot.
No, because it must be hard for them to kind of, because they think they know you, because for 12 years you were Joey in their lives.
But this is the documentary.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's funny you should say that, because it's not a documentary. It's the characters, I guess. It's the public's perception of celebrity is this guy we've come up with. Yeah. So it's not really me. It's not really me. Very strange.
It looked terribly like you.
Yeah.
I know. Because one of the things I didn't realize was that when Friends started, that it wasn't one of those shows that built. It was overnight, the success of it.
Pretty much. It premiered like in the top 20, and then the first summer where it goes into reruns in the States